I can still feel the weight of his eyes from that night. Heavy, cold, quiet. It wasn't anger that stared back at me. It was something far more hollow. A kind of silent devastation that doesn't yell or lash out. It just sits there, buried deep, like grief after it's done screaming. He had just read the email. One I didn't even remember keeping. From years ago. A thread I thought was long gone. Maybe I had meant to delete it. Maybe part of me never could. I'll never know. He wasn't snooping. He wasn't looking for anything. He was trying to fix the printer in my office. Clicked the wrong folder. That's all. Just one click. That's all it took. His first words were, asterisk. How long? Asterisk. No hello. No what is this? Just that. I froze. He was standing there, one hand on the mouse, his face still, but his eyes were already gone. That's how it happens when someone you love breaks. Not with shouting. Not with drama. It's the eyes. That's where it shatters. I said his name, asterisk Nathan Starr. Just softly, like a whisper, and he flinched, like I'd hit him. No yelling. No slammed doors. He just stood there, blinking, like he was trying to breathe underwater. Then he asked, asterisk, was it just one guy? Asterisk. I couldn't lie. I said yes. He nodded, turned around, and walked out. Closed the door behind him as gently as if there was a child sleeping on the other side. That was 3 weeks ago. He hasn't touched me since. Hasn't called me by name. Today, he said he wanted a divorce. But here's the part he doesn't know. The part that email didn't show. My story, not the fragments. The full thing. It started 4 years ago. We just moved. New house. Bigger, better, the kind people save for. We told ourselves it was a reward, but it didn't feel like one. It felt cold, like living in a showroom. Too perfect, too far from what we built with scraped knees and second-hand couches. Nathan was busier than ever. His job had taken off. More meetings, more flights, more late nights. I'd wake up, and he'd already be gone. I'd go to sleep, and he was still working. We stopped eating together, stopped talking, stopped being anything but roommates with matching keys. I didn't set out to betray him. It didn't start like that. It started with silence, with loneliness that grows in layers, the kind that makes you forget your own voice. His name was Adam. We met on a 6-month freelance design job. It was nothing serious, just work. I wasn't looking. I didn't change my hair. I didn't dress differently. He just noticed me. He remembered things, asked about my day, complimented my handwriting. Something so small, but it had been years since anyone had. Nathan used to notice things like that. He used to see me. After a long meeting one night, Adam asked if I wanted to grab a drink. I said just one, but one turned to 3. And somewhere between the second and the third, I broke. He told me I seemed really alone, and I cried, not politely. I cried like something inside me had snapped. I don't remember what I told him, just that he didn't try anything. He just sat there, let me be small for a little while. That's how it began. Not with sex, with presence, with feeling seen. The affair lasted 7 months. Emails, late-night texts, inside jokes, moments where I didn't feel invisible. I knew it was wrong. I felt it every time I looked at our family photos on the fridge. But it felt like I could breathe again. And then one day, I ended it. Not because I was caught, not because he asked. Because I woke up and realized I missed my husband. I missed us. I wanted to try again. I cut Adam off completely. Changed my number. Deleted everything. And for a while, it worked. Nathan and I found our way back. Slowly. Meals together. A weekend trip. Mornings that felt light again. It was fragile, but it felt real. I thought I could carry the mistake forever. Bury it. Protect what we rebuilt. Not because I was proud, but because I didn't want that version of me, the one who strayed, to burn down everything we'd saved. But the past has sharp edges. And one misclick was all it took. Nathan found the old thread. A thank you message from Adam, buried deep in a folder labeled Freelance Archive 2019. Now he can't sleep. Says he hears the words from that email every night. Imagines me laughing with someone else, smiling the way I used to smile at him. He wonders if he was ever enough, if the kids were. I told him he was, still is, but he said it doesn't matter, that the version of me he loved doesn't exist anymore, that I killed her when I let someone else in. And maybe he's right. He says he doesn't hate me. Just can't live beside someone who carried a secret that big for that long. I asked if telling him everything might help. He said no. He doesn't want to hear it. He just wants to leave. And now I sit here, in the stillness of our bedroom. The walls feel smaller, the air heavier. I look at our wedding album. Photos of us drenched in rain, laughing like nothing could touch us. Cards we wrote to each other in the hospital when our daughter was born. And I wonder, was it all real? Or does one choice, one failure, undo everything? I don't know the answer. All I know is that I loved him. I still love him. But sometimes love is enough. Sometimes it arrives too late. Sometimes truth breaks more than lies ever did. And all that's left behind is silence. And the soft hum of a printer that never got fixed.